So this is a short video that I'm preparing for all my ICSE students who will be appearing for the literature exams tomorrow. A few tips and do's and don'ts that you have to follow when you go and appear for your exams. The very first thing is that do not panic. Please do not panic, because if you panic, you do harm to yourself. If you do not panic and you're confident enough of whatever you've studied, how much you've studied, be confident of that, okay? Half of the battle will be won there. If you're nervous, you're doing a harm to yourself and you spoil, and you don't have any idea how much of it can affect your end results, okay? So do not panic. The second thing is that the pattern is different. Now this year you have a first section, or section A, that is a compulsory 16 marks compulsory section, where you'll be getting 16 multiple choice questions. Now multiple choice questions can be dicey, they can be beneficial as well, and they can be dangerous as well. You can only master your multiple choice questions if you read the question very carefully. At least twice you must read each question, and then read every option in detail, no matter how easy the options are. But you must read all the 4 options before you make your choice of the answer, because the examiner can trick you in any of the options. Read all the 4 options. And now coming to putting them on the paper, please write only the options. You don't need to write the answer in detail. You just put the question number in a correct manner and then the option. You don't need to write the entire answer. Please avoid doing that, okay? And you can once confirm it from your examiner as well. Be polite, raise your hand, ask to the examiner that, sir, do we have to only mention the options, or we can also write the answer in detail, okay? But I'll suggest you can only write the options. That will do, because this will save you time to go for the detailed answers. Now first section is of 16 marks compulsory. Now coming to section B, what you have is you have to answer 4 questions. Each question will be of 16 marks. So 1 question compulsory from MOV, that is Merchant of Venice, 1 from short stories, 1 from poem. So 16 mark question each from all these 3, and then 1 you can answer from any of it. So the options will be there. Now coming to answering the detailed answers, read the questions very carefully over there as well, because each question can have 3 subparts. So you have to answer every subpart on a separate line. Please answer the first question, then see if there is any second subpart in the same question. Answer it separately, but the question number and the rubric should be followed very carefully. If in the question number it is Roman numbers, in the answer sheet also it should be Roman numbers. If it is letters in the question number, it should be letters. Please do not play with the rubric of the questions, because then that becomes dangerous and you lose marks. So reading the questions is very carefully. Do not write lengthy answers in section B. Please avoid doing that. How much has been asked in the question, relate with the question and then write the answers. Do not write direct answers. For example, what did Bassanio choose to win Portia? Don't write gold casket. Bassanio chose golden casket to win Portia. So you have to relate your answers to the question. Please do that. Use proper pen. You can use black pen for mentioning the rubric or the question number wherever needed. If you are highlighting anything, if you are quoting anything, you can use the black pen. It's not compulsory to quote much, but I'll suggest you, if you have any options, if you think that you know something, you can quote, but that will not affect your end result. If you have answered the questions in a correct manner, read the questions carefully, read every single word of the question, and please answer only how many questions you have been asked. Don't write anything extra. Keep your work neat and clean. Avoid making spelling mistakes, grammatical errors. If you have made any mistake, take a pencil and just 1 single line. Do not scribble. Do not spoil your paper. Keep your paper neat and clean. Easier you can make the life of the examiner, more marks you'll get. So all the best, do your best, and do not think of anything else. The end results are not in your hand. Working hard is what is in your hand. Now at this last juncture, do not read anything extra. Just revise whatever you have read. Read all the poems at least once, because all the poems are brief and they don't have much, but you have to read within the lines. I have the entire playlist of all the poems on my YouTube channel. You can go through that and watch each of the video. Do not panic. Your exams will be good, and I assure you that you're going to do good. All the best. Go and give your best. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.